Eric Newby is a three-time Paralympian athlete and co-captain of the 2024 Team USA wheelchair rugby team, and he's joining me now. Great to see you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Of course. We're so excited to have you this morning. I know you're playing in just a few hours, so we really appreciate you making time for us. You're the co-captain of the Team USA wheelchair rugby team. You're ranked #1 in the world. You're heading into the Paralympics. Does coming in ranked so highly come with that additional pressure to win?
You know, normally I'd say yes, but right now everybody in the world is really, really good. And it's the rankings honestly don't even matter at this point because every country has really stepped their game up and is really picking the play up. And we've got a great match tonight against Great Britain, a very familiar opponent. They know us and we know them. And we got to get through that game and we'll see what medal we're playing for the next day.
And Eric, you've been credited with lifting Team USA to victory over Canada in Thursday's rugby opener. What did that victory mean to you and your team?
Yeah, it's huge. You know, we have a whole group of great players, the best players in the U.S., and it was definitely a team effort. It's definitely a grind to beat any of these teams, but it was fun. It's fun to be at this stage with this amount of fans and this amount of exposure for our sport, and it's great to represent the Paralympic movement like this.
And like I mentioned, in just a few hours, Team USA's wheelchair rugby team is hitting the court in the Paralympic semifinals. You said your opponent, you know them well, they know you well. But how does it feel knowing that one more victory, just one more, could lock in a medal?
Yeah, you know, we honestly try not to think about it. Right now, we're just focused on the game, focused on Great Britain, and we're going to take care of business there. And if we get it done, when we get it done, we'll celebrate it when that comes around. So.
Fair enough. Yeah, eyes on the prize. I get that. Earlier this month, you posted on Instagram about being honored in your hometown of Godfrey, Illinois. I want to show it to our viewers.
I was invited to my hometown in Godfrey, Illinois' town hall meeting where the mayor presented me with a proclamation creating a Eric Newby Day. So August 29th, 2024 is Eric Newby Day here in Godfrey.
So what was it like to have the whole town, your community, come together to honor you and support you?
It's pretty wild to have that many people backing me. And when I got in the car to head to the airport to come here, I was met in my driveway by the mayor and a police escort to the airport. And we drove through town, and every school was outside waving goodbye and wishing us luck. And it's incredible. It's incredible to have that many people behind us and that much support at home. And it's cool to play for that many people and that great of a community.
My team and I, we were talking about your story. You shared it the night that you shared the story of the night you were paralyzed. And you wrote, "I remember it vividly, laying on a stretcher in a cornfield, telling my mom I was paralyzed. My second to last week of rehab, I took a day trip to watch a wheelchair rugby clinic and finally got brave enough to try out a chair, and I was hooked," end quote. That story is so incredible to me, and I know my team and I were talking about this morning. Looking back on everything you've overcome and what an inspiration you are to so many other people, how difficult is it to comprehend, or is it difficult that you're now here representing our nation, representing Team USA?
Yeah, I mean, to make it to this level takes a lot of hard work and a lot of dedication, and everybody on our team has a very similar story. We've all had our trials and tribulations in life, but we've all turned it around to success stories. And yeah, it's incredibly awesome to look back at the hard work I put in and the dedication I put in for it to all pay off like this. But at the same time, it's all luck. It's all great, great to come together and be able to represent my country like this. It's just incredible.
I have no doubt it's a lot of luck and a lot of grit, but a lot of talent for you and your team as well. You recently said that the 2020 Paralympics didn't feel the same due to the lack of crowds. What's it like having your family there with you in Paris to cheer you on to victory? And there's so many more eyeballs on the Paralympics this year, I feel.
Yeah, it's incredible. I was part of the Rio Games, and the crowd was electric there. It was wild to hear that many people cheering for us. We couldn't even hear each other. In the huddle, it was just buzzing, and we went to Tokyo, and it was pretty flat. It was there was no crowd, no nothing, and so to get back and have our fans back, have our families back in the crowd, it's a really special feeling to be able to look up in the crowd and see my 4-year-old daughter and wave to her and blow her kisses. It gets emotional. It's a very special time, and I wouldn't trade it for the world, honestly.
Thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.